Yours truly, DJ Knots, welcoming y'all back to Media Pass 14. We are here at Pegasus Lounge in Atlanta, Georgia. Please join me in welcoming our next superstar, soon-to-be artist, Miss Sydney Cheyenne. Make some noise for her. How are you doing?
Good Lord.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Media Pass 14.
Thank you for having me. This is beautiful.
Black people.
I love black people.
Yes, congregating.
I love congregating.
Right, outside of Popeyes and all of that.
I love Popeye.
We're not talking about chicken. They didn't pay for that ad time, so we're not gonna do it.
Okay.
So, how are you?
I'm great, actually. I'm blessed, never stressed, you know.
That's what I'm talking
Living well.
about.
How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm excited to be here. Excited that you're here as well. For the people that don't know, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from? What zone you on, and all of that good stuff.
Okay. I'm Sydney Cheyenne, and I was originally born in Indianapolis, but I was raised in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I feel like Atlanta raised me. Indianapolis made me. So I represent for the Midwest and the South. I represent for people, period, you know. I'm a singer, a songwriter. I started off writing music first, and I actually had terrible stage fright, so never knew I would be here, you know, singing and being like a whole star and stuff like that. But yeah, like, I'm here.
That's what I'm talking about. Claim it. She know it too. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go back real quick. Recent times, 2018. You released 2 projects. You were busy in 2018.
Yep.
Blue was one, and Feelings was the other one.
Yep.
Was that supposed to be the title of the whole album? Because I listened to it and I felt like maybe they just said we're gonna separate it. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong.
Actually, blue was my first thought. Like, I actually had a whole concept of colors. I'm really into colors. I feel like blue was my mood at the time when I released blue. And blue is just like the vibe side of me, the more like cool, but like I'm gonna talk my shit side. And then what ended up happening is I got into a lot of rapping, like as blue kind of like transpired and I started recording more and Feelings came. Feelings actually was like a mix between me being a singer, but being a rapper, being able to express myself in a way more outlandish way, way more abrasive way. You know, for women, like, it's called Feelings, and I really felt like I showed all my feelings on that. So.
Yeah, you kind of did. I was riding to it today, and I was like, okay, I saw the turn up. Like, blue was very, I'm in my zone,
Exactly.
and Feelings, like, y'all gonna catch all of this right now.
Exactly.
And that's why I was like, okay, that's what made me think, like, blue was supposed to be one side and Feelings was supposed to be the other. But these, like, when did you release blue?
I released blue actually like, okay, so I first released it in January on SoundCloud, but then I re-released it for all platforms in April.
Okay.
And then Feelings came out in October, so.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. I really.
Thank you.
There's several joints on Feelings that I like. Like, what's your favorite one on there?
My favorite is probably either Credit or honestly Dippin'. Dippin' was my first song that I actually rapped. Like, that was the first song I actually gave rapping a chance. And it kind of, it's a vibe. Like, it made me turn up a little bit.
It's definitely a vibe.
Thank you.
And that's what I got when I was riding to it. I was like, yep, that's one right there. It's
I
one.
appreciate it.
I know, well, you don't know this, but I actually caught part of your performance last year at the Music Fest.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah,
That's
shout
a
out.
fact.
Yeah.
Shout out to them Music Fest.
That's
Like,
right.
that's family. Like, DJ Found Me Up, like all of them, they're family. Like, they always put me on their playlist. They always shout me out. Like, they always like invite me to their shit. Like, shout out to them, for real.
Indeed, they be looking out all the time. So, let's fast forward to 2019 and the newness. Let's talk about the single and the Afrobeat feel and the summertime vibe of everything. Go ahead, break down how we got to that point now.
Okay, honestly, Go For It was by surprise. Actually, my management actually was like, try something different. Like, they sent me the beat, and I was, no cap, super nervous. Like, because like if you listen to my music, clearly you know that it was different. Like, Go For It is way different. But then I just started vibing and started writing, and I just wanted to like give my own interpretation of it because I'm not an islander, but this Afrobeat gives you a feel. So it's just like talking real shit, talking about going for it, but then still on an island vibe where you just want to like turn up, dance, like feel good. It's summertime, you know, when I released it, so yeah.
It was perfect for a lot of my sets that I play. So just know that it's in the rotation for me already. It really speaks, I think, to your authenticity.
Thank you.
And that's the other thing I like about your Instagram is you're very open
Thank
on
you,
it.
yeah.
And it's kind of hard for people to understand that unless they say, so tell them before we forget, tell them the Instagram real quick.
My Instagram is Sydney Cheyenne, CYDNEI CHYAN.
So make sure y'all follow her.
Yeah, follow me. I'ma follow back. I fuck with y'all. This is family, you know.
Oh, see, she's not even a superstar yet, but she don't follow nobody back, so you gotta appreciate that.
No, I do follow back. I will follow you back. I'll follow you back.
Let me ask you this, because like you said, you got a lot of female anthems representing for the ladies. How do you feel about so many dope female artists getting their shine right now? Like we just had Streets Fest here in Atlanta this past weekend, and the ladies really stood out. Like, how does that make you feel as a female artist?
Honestly, I love it. I think it empowers me every day to just keep doing more shit, you know, trying different stuff, because it's so many different artists out here, so many different female artists out here doing different things, representing different things, having different like ways of saying how they feel, but everybody is being honest. I feel like now, like more and more females are able to be themselves. They don't have to be this, you know, cut picture. You know, like before, like, you know, R&B and rapping was really like hard as far as females getting into the game and stuff like that, you know. And now it's just so many of us. I think it's beautiful. I like it.
Let me ask you this. I just went to I saw Mary J. Blige last night, and you are a 90s baby.
Yes, I am.
Who are some of the artists that influenced you when you were coming up?
Actually, Mary's one of them. My mother played her to death cleaning. Like, I feel like on a Sunday morning, Mary was the person. Mariah Carey, of course. My mom loved Whitney Houston. She played a lot of Whitney Houston. But the crazy thing is, like, my mom only played R&B on like Sundays when she cleaned. When we were in the car, she played Heavy D, Scarface. Like, I grew up on a lot of hip hop. Like, I have a huge hip hop background, and that's probably why it's so easy for me to tap into like being myself and kind of talking shit, as you may say. So yeah, like my mom, she was super like turn all the time. Like DMX is her favorite rapper. Like so.
Oh, okay.
So that puts it in perspective of how I grew up. I grew up in a real abrasive. Like my mom didn't really ride to like slow music unless it was that time for her. But on a regular day, it was
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Yo, she likes DMX. I already know you came up under the right pedigree of knowing about bars and knowing about performing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So speaking of hip hop, I hear you got a show coming up at A3C this year. Tell us about that.
Yes, actually, it's actually called The Art of Metatonia, and it's really dope because it's actually a curator, and she just kind of linked with A3C, and she asked me to be a part of it. But she brings a whole lot of different artists on to a platform, and it's from painting to music to poetry to some stuff. You guys. It's gonna be really dope. I'm not really sure the venue yet. They're still sending me information, but I will be sure to let everybody know. Y'all should definitely come through, like pull up.
So just follow her page. Make sure you keep up with her on your Instagram and get that information. Was that your next show? Or you had some other shows before that?
I'm sure I got some other shows coming up. You know, like honestly, right now I'm really just in like networking mode, just trying to meet new people. I'm in student like that. You know. Kind of like vibing right now. We riding the wave of Go For It. You know, it just came out, a month and a half ago, so that's still kind of our wave. We trying to get people to go for it, live their dreams, you know, be positive. We trying to put positive vibes out here.
Talk about it, let them know.
Yeah.
We need that in the music as much as we can get, you know what I mean? I know you know that's why y'all wrote the song. Have you written for any other artists or?
Actually, it's in the works. You know, keep putting your fingers crossed. You know, like I definitely am dibbling and dabbling in the writing way more. I'm taking it way seriously. A lot of people have been seeking me out to write. So hopefully, soon you'll hear a Sydney Cheyenne little record on the radio.
You see the credits.
Yeah, the credits and stuff like that.
That's what we're talking about. I got one more question. It's a little bit deeper.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, I'm a DJ. We're all DJs, free DJs, Georgia. What I like to tell people is, artists need a story to be told when they're not around. So if you can, in about 2 or 3 sentences, if you were to tell me something about you, I could tell somebody else, so they'll check out your music, how would you describe it? What would that story be?
Just a girl being on a journey trying to find herself. I feel like a lot of times people want to appear like they already know who they are. But your music is gonna change, you're gonna change daily, you change every day. So I feel like it's just me being on this journey and bringing everybody up, you know, with me to kind of learn. Like we learn, every day we learn. Life is a lesson, but it's also a blessing, and life is what you fucking make it. And that is definitely what I'm learning every day. So yeah, like life is what you make it. Like, yeah, like I'm that's why I'm so transparent. I feel like you have to be transparent, you know, if you want people to connect with you, so that you can let them know, like, shit, I'm having a bad day too. Like, I hate posting on Instagram when I'm not doing well. You know, sometimes I'll look on people's pages and get real intimidated because I feel like I'm not where I should be because I've been seeing somebody else, you know, where I think I should be, you know, so shit like that, yeah.
So how do you get out of that moment? See, now you're gonna open up another box right now. So how do you get out of that moment when that happens? Because I know a lot of artists, we go through that.
Yeah. Right now, I actually meditate, and it's so crazy because if you would have asked me probably 6 months ago to meditate, I would have been like, I don't even know what that is. Sitting still was not my thing, but spending time with yourself and sitting still and getting quiet and listening to really how you feel and like the universe around you is so important. Once you sit still, the answers come to you, I promise you. And yeah, like you just have to ground yourself. As long as you stay grounded and your feet planted, when they say stay 10 toes down, like that's no cap, like that's no lie.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Well, anyway, before we get even deeper into talking about chakras and all that good stuff, go ahead and let's jump to your single. Introduce it for the people real quick.
Okay, so this is my new single. It just came out about a month and a half ago. Go for it. It's just, you know, about going for it. Like, let's turn up.
That's what's up, y'all. Y'all make some noise for Sydney Cheyenne.
Flea DJ.